Well, hello, Sagis, and welcome to Firestar Tarot. I am Empress Egypt, and this is your weekly general love reading. Different. I am live, right, Sag? And you're seeing my face. So welcome, everybody. So we are going to be doing a typical you versus them read. We're going to find out what's going on, not only with you, Sag, but with your person. Now, when I was shuffling, a few things kind of just, stood out to me. I definitely saw a lot of cutting out things that no longer serve. Now, of course, I don't know, Sag, if this is you or your person, so we are going to tap into it and find out what's going on. But a few things before we get started. If you are catching this live, you'll know because there'll be a live red button in that top left-hand corner. If you don't see that live red button, then that means you're not catching this live, okay? So if you are catching this live, you're not going to be able to fast forward. And honestly, I've been slacking when it comes to putting in those timestamps. So I will go back over all the videos and put the timestamps in for you guys once I'm done recording and doing everything that I need to do, okay? So a few things before we get started. This is a general reading, okay? So this is a collective reading, meaning if you are looking for something that is specific to your personal life, that would be a personal reading. I have provided my email address down below in the description box. Just send me an email and be like, hey, Empress Egypt, I'm interested in a price list. And then we can go from there, okay? Also, all of my social media platform links are provided in the description box as well. Definitely follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, and Twitter. I'm more active on Instagram, but I'm not going to lie, I'm more active on YouTube, okay? But I am going to be trying to make it a little bit more religious on other platforms as well. So definitely make sure you guys are following me. I am going to be doing a 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So if you want your chance to enter, all you have to do is be subscribed to my YouTube channel. Okay. If you are subscribed to my channel, you automatically are entered to win a giveaway. I am doing the 1,000 subscriber giveaway, which means I will give another soulmate reading out once I hit 1,000 subscribers, and I will randomly choose one of my subscribers. Okay. Also, too, there's a link in the description box for your birth placement chart. Definitely check it out. It's like another personal read, but you're actually just reading it, okay? It's definitely a long read, but it's an interesting read. So also, too, it's important to understand here, I am not a fortune teller, okay? I'm not here to tell you your future. I'm merely just giving you a higher perspective or a different perspective of looking at a situation if it is your situation. So just keep that in mind. If this message is for you, you'll know because it'll just register. Everything will make sense. If it's not for you, it won't make sense, okay? So don't try to make it fit. Just move along. There's plenty of other messages all over YouTube, okay? So I do have 5 rules before we get into your reading, Sages. Rule number 1 is gender is fluid, okay? Which means masculine and feminine are energies and energies alone. We all possess masculine and feminine energies within us. And of course, with like everything in life, it is about the balancing act. Rule number 2, with gender being fluid, so is energy, okay? So the roles can be switched and reversed. And if you feel like it is reversed or switched, just put yourself where you need to, but again, don't make things fit, okay? Rule number 3 is time is irrelevant here on my channel, okay? Divine's timing and our understanding of timing, totally 2 different things, all right? Rule number 4, negative energy will be blocked. It will not be tolerated if you're rude to anybody in the comments, or if you're just rude in the comments, it will be deleted and blocked, okay? Again, we don't have time for negative energy, so negative energy will be blocked up above, all right? Also, number 5, my last rule, you guys, cross watchers. I will be incorporating you guys into the reading because I do have a lot of cross watchers, a lot of people interested in their people. So if you are here for a Sagittarius to find out what it is that they're thinking and how they're thinking, cross watcher, I will be addressing you, okay? So don't forget, though, to cross watcher with energy being fluid, that the roles can be switched here, okay? So with that being said, overall energy when it comes to you two, okay, not only you, Sag, person you're thinking of, is Anna, the grandmother of Jesus, of Jesus, right? Sending the light, laying foundations. Seeding the light, laying down foundations and divine plan. Okay. So all in all, this is a soul contract. That's what I'm feeling with this card. I'm feeling like this was a contract that was made by divine from higher up. Okay. So this could be why you feel the way that you do towards this person. Maybe you've questioned yourself. Is this a soulmate? Is this a twin flame? What is going on? Is this my karmic? This is confirmation letting you know that this is a divine plan, okay? So all in all, this is a soulmate connection. Now, whether this is a twin flame connection or a karmic soulmate connection, we're going to find out. But this is somebody who was intended for you, okay, in your life to where you would learn something. There was a purpose put into the plan behind you two, okay, period. All right? So let's go ahead and get into your reading. We're going to be using the Muse Tarot. No, I'm sorry, the Light Seers Tarot when it comes to your energy, Sagittarius, and then we will be using the Wild Unknown deck when it comes to your person's energy, okay? We'll also be clarifying with the Hermetic deck. We'll tap into the Island Wellness Oracle for the overall clarification, and then we'll also pull some advice from Oracle for you, okay, Sag? So with that being said, Sag, let's go ahead and tap into the things that you're wanting, needing, and desiring. It's important to also remember that these things can also be things that you don't realize, okay? When it comes to the 4 cards for you and the 4 cards for your person, Sagittarius, I am pulling 1 card for each specific question. So if I get more than 1 card, I will take them into consideration, but I will not set them on the table in their placement, okay? Automatically, the 3 of Pentacles is coming out in reverse and the 7 of Swords in reverse. So this is telling me that there is a separation, okay? This is also telling me that somebody walked away from this connection. And this is also telling me that there was a walking away to a third party, okay? Now, whether this walking away to a third party was family, friends, or another person, point blank, straight off the bat, we have walking away, not exposing and showing emotions, not communicating thoughts, and as well, third party situations, okay? All right, so Spirit, how does my Sagittarius, what is it that my Sagittarius are wanting, needing, and desiring, all right? What is it that's in their heart? Show me what I need to see when it comes to my Sagittarius. What is it they're wanting, needing, yearning, and desiring? We have the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like, honestly, a lot of my Sagittarius have manifested things that they're not really like. It's not that you're not grateful for it, Sag. It's just like the things you manifested, you're not really happy with. The things that you have planted are not what you wanted, okay? So I honestly feel like with the things that you're wanting, what it is that you're yearning and desiring, you're wanting to be able to kind of go back on the things that you have manifested, okay? You want to go back on the things that were not achieved. I feel like, honestly, Sag, you want to go back to a connection that you didn't manifest or that something didn't manifest on. Does that make sense? Spirit, what are you teaching my Sagittarius? Show me what I need to see. Sophia, baby, you need to get off your internet, honey. Show me what I need to see when it comes to my Sagittarius. What is it that you are teaching them, Spirit? What is it they're learning? Show me what I need to see when it comes to, sorry about my connection, you guys. All these kids are on, so if there's a little bit of hesitation with my connection, it's because they're all on the internet. All right, so what is Spirit teaching you? Spirit's teaching you how to move slow here, Sag. I feel like before, with this connection that you didn't manifest, there was this need to rush. There was this need to, and maybe not even a need to rush, but honestly, Sag, the relationship is just rushed, okay? The connection, the manifestation, and just as fast as the manifestation happened, and just as much as it was fastly created, like fast passion, fast emotion, fast connection, it also became a fast ending, a fast, you know what I'm saying? So Spirit's going to teach you how to move slow here, okay? It's not that Divine's not guiding you. Divine's going to be holding your hand through this, but Divine's going to teach you how to slow it down, all right? How to slow it down, create the balance between equals, negatives, and positives, okay? They're going to get you to address the issues that you're facing, okay? The things that you've rushed, the things that didn't manifest the way you wanted to here. Bottom of the deck, yeah, we have the King of Pentacles. Here it is again, just clarifying. You want to possess the King of Pentacles, right? Sagittarius being a fire sign. It's like you want to manifest, right? But you want to take your time because you know on the things that you've manifested, you haven't really accepted the things that you've manifested. It's not that you haven't accepted the things that you've manifested. It's that the things that you have manifested are not what you wanted, period. So again, this slow movement is because Spirit really wants you to be able to manifest and be in this King of Pentacles, right? In this taking action with manifestation, taking action to the things that you know you deserve. But Spirit wants you to work slow here, Sag. You've rushed into it before, okay? When you rushed into it before, it didn't work out the way you wanted it to, okay? So Spirit's saying, take your time, my Sag. Take your time, all right? Manifest what you want. Be in the King of Pentacles. Manifest, but take your time here, okay? So let's tap into your person's energy, all right, Sag? We'll find out if this is obviously this lurking ex that's been in your energy for a while, or if this is someone new coming in. All right, Spirit, show me what I need to see when it comes to my Sag's person, please. What is it they're wanting, yearning, and desiring? I feel like, honestly, your person has been in this mind state of just really, really thinking about things, okay, period. whatever's going on with your person, there's this strong energy of they're kind of stuck. Okay, they're kind of fixated, and not only are they fixated, but it's just this kind of like an evil fixation. Like they're not able to really fully see things right because they're so wrapped up on this staying sheltered. So I feel like honestly, your person, Sag, maybe before they weren't like that. Okay, maybe before they were someone who just was very open, very, what's the word I'm looking for here? I feel like before they didn't know how to think things through. Okay, I feel like before they were just all about reaction, reaction, reaction. Okay, so now currently they're wanting to have that seclusion. They're wanting to not be so open, not so, what's the word I'm looking for? Not outgoing, but again, it was like before they were just all over the place, and now they're wanting this need to just not be all over the place anymore. They're wanting to go within and just stay within. But this is also a negative card too. So even though your person no longer wants to be, you know, what they were before, right? Just all over the place. Now they're wanting to go in, but now it's like they've gone in and they're stuck there, right? So what is it that Spirit's teaching them? Spirit, what are you teaching my Sagittarius person? Cross Watcher, this is for you, okay? If you're here for Sag, what is Spirit teaching you? Spirit, show me what I need to see when it comes to my Sagittarius person, please. The Cross Watcher. What are you teaching them? What are they learning? Show. Too many cards? You guys know how I do. I will take them into consideration though, okay? Wow. Very interesting, okay? So we do have the Hermit, right, in reverse, very similar to the Hangman kind of energy. This is all about going within and staying stuck within, okay? So this is a strong confirmation that your person is very stagnant right now. I feel like they've gone so far in, there's a lot of blame. It's not that they're not a good person, it's just they're in a bad place, okay? They're in a really bad place because they're staying in that mindset and not moving forward here. Son of Wands, right? I feel like honestly this person was mischievous with their actions in the past here. When it came to love, right? When it came to this union, when it came to the emotions of this, there was a lot of dishonesty, but it wasn't even dishonesty like intentional dishonesty. I just feel like, look, passion, right? I feel like this person maybe thought that love was passion here, okay? That what it was that was, you know, kind of tickling their fancy was, it's like they thought that was love and it's not, okay? Honestly, I feel like there's a confusion between love, lust, okay? Passion, love, emotions, passion, however you want to call it. But it's definitely, I mean, they're stuck, right? They're stuck when it comes to this happiness. They're stuck when it comes to whether this is this connection or another connection they're in. They're in this stuck, right? Thinking about what it is that they want, what it is that they want long-term, what it is that would make them balance, what it is that they haven't been able to manifest. Clearly, okay, Sag, clearly your person is in a state of mind to where they are not happy. They're not accepting and manifesting these things that they want. They're not manifesting this, okay? They're not manifesting balance. Straight up, with Ace of Pentacles in reverse and all of these cards, they're not manifesting this. And so they've gone within to try to figure it out and they're stuck, okay? Straight up, they're stuck in that mindset. But they do want balance, okay? They do want passion. They do want love. They do want to trust their intuition here. It's just that there's some serious blockage, right? Some serious blockages. So Spirit, what is my Sagittarius person? What is it that you're teaching them? What is it that they're learning? Cross Watchers, what is it that Spirit's teaching you, right? What is it that Spirit is teaching you, and what is it that you're learning? Spirit, show me what I need to see when it comes to the Cross Watcher, please. Learning lessons. Yeah. How to not walk away. Interesting. And of course, remember, energy can be fluid here, so the roles can be reversed, okay? But all in all, Spirit's going to teach this person how to not walk away. I feel like they've walked away over and over again here, Sag. okay? And maybe they didn't physically walk away. Maybe this is an emotional walking away. Like maybe you're with this person and all of a sudden you just feel this disunion, okay? Or maybe this is in the physical. It's kind of hard to say here with this energy, but most definitely, even if this is a connection that wasn't you, okay, maybe they walked away from someone else, or maybe they walk away from the things that they're uncertain, like they're not sure about, okay? I just feel like, honestly, there's a lot of walking away from love here. Even walking away from love when it comes to them, you know what I'm saying? So Spirit's going to teach them how to not walk away from things that aren't working out. And it's not things that aren't, it's not like Spirit's going to teach them how to just walk away from things so they're not dealing with shit. But Spirit's going to teach them how to face the things that are damaged and to work on the things that are damaged. I feel like, honestly, this person has walked away from things without even trying to work on them. Does that make sense? So for most people, Spirit doesn't really teach them to walk away, because normally walking away, most of the time Spirit does teach people to walk away from things that no longer serve you. But for some reason, Sag, your person is being taught how to not walk away from things. So again, it's a strong energy that they've walked away from things without even really working on them. I feel like more importantly here, they've walked away from themselves. You know what I mean? Yeah, right? Being greedy with their love. They're not giving enough love to themselves. They're not giving enough, being greedy with love, period. So this can be in a negative and positive way, right? This can mean that they were being greedy and they didn't express emotions. They were being greedy when it came to not giving love away. But this can also be the reverse. This can be greedy when it comes to all the love that they take, right? All the love from everyone, right? 4 different cups here. 4 different babies, 4 different emotions, right? 4 different, so many options here, right? We'll clarify and find out what's really going on, but all in all, your person is just really in a bad place right now, Sag. And maybe not even in a bad place, like, remember, because in all these dark places is actually opportunity. So perceiving it, it looks like they're in a really dark place, right? But in all actuality, the darkest places are our brightest moments. We just don't realize it. You know what I'm saying? So even though this person's going through a lot, and maybe you're feeling the emotions of this person clearly is in their dark space. And that's good, because that's where we need to be. We need to be in those dark spaces to, of course, acknowledge them for what they are. All right, let's go back to you. All right, Sag, let's find out how you feel about this person, because clearly you clicked on this video for a reason. Okay, there's someone that is on your mind. There's someone that you're thinking of, all right? This is the person that we're going to tap into, all right? So how do you see this person? How do you perceive them now? How is your energy when it comes to this person, right? How do you see them? How do you perceive them? Spirit, show me what I need to see when it comes to my Sages and the way they perceive this person. Show me what I need to see, please. Show me what I need to see. Spirit's like, I don't know what to say here. I don't even know what to say no more. Telling me she don't want to be a freak no more. I don't know where that came from. I'm sorry. All right. I was listening to some old Migos the other day. Yeah, it is what it is. All right, Spirit, how do my Sages, how do they perceive this person? Show me what I need to see, please, Spirit. Show me what I need to see when it comes to how they perceive this person. As the Justice in reverse. You haven't, shit, honestly, you just feel like you don't have justice. It was very unfair here. So when you see them, okay, whether you're stalking them on social media, whether you're actually physically seeing them, okay, again, it's this strong feel of you feel like justice wasn't served, right? You feel like it's not fair. This person's out having a great time, or whatever it is that you're seeing, okay, because you're physically seeing this. You're seeing that it's not fair, period. But remember, with the perception card, the way we see people is a reflection of ourselves, okay? So Sag, if you see this person as unfair, if you see this person as not being fair and things not working out and it's just unbalanced and it's not right, okay? That means there's something in you that is unbalanced. There's something in you that is not right. So we're going to come back to that card, okay? Just like we will for the cross watcher as well. All right, Spirit. So how does my Sag actually feel about this person deep down inside, the things they don't express, the things they don't show? Show me what I need to see when it comes to my Sages and their person of interest, please. How do they feel? What are the emotions behind this connection? Show me what I need to see, please, Spirit. Show me what I need to see. Okay, too many cards. You know I take them into consideration, but I won't lay them down. Okay. Clearly, this is the return of the ex kind of feel, right? And not even the return of the ex. I can't say the return right now. This is being left out in the cold, walking away, ending this connection, period. Okay, whether this was this person walking away from you or you walking away from them. I do feel that they walked away from you, but either way, regardless, this disconnect, okay, this separation has you doubting your intuition, period. Okay. The high priestess is all about intuition. The high priest is all about the knowing, the everything, right? The good, the evil, positive, the negative, the understanding, the practicality, the logical behind it, everything, right? The emotions behind it. And again, so it's everything that has to do with this person walking away, or everything that has to do with this feeling like you've been left out in the cold, or you left somebody out in the cold, okay? But how do you feel about this person? Yeah, star in reverse, right? You feel like you hoped and dreamed and wished for this person over and over again, and you don't get it, right? Dream not fulfilled. You feel like it's not your destiny or your fate to be with this person. You feel like even though you love them and you want it, okay, it's important to understand with the star card in reverse, you hope for this person. You dream for them, like you dream of them. You were hoping that this was fate and destiny. But in reverse, it's telling me you're feeling like it's not anymore. You're feeling like your wish hasn't been fulfilled. You're feeling like your dreams were not answered. You feel like God has not heard you. Straight up. Yeah, bottom of the deck, 9 of Pentacles, right? You've worked really hard on manifesting this, and you feel like, honestly, it's at the end of this manifestation, right? You're starting to see now that what was manifested with this connection is not what you wanted, right? It's not what you wanted. It's not what you dreamed for. It's not what you hoped for. It's not the destiny that you thought was going to be real. So now that what's been manifested in this connection is real and you can see it for what it is, you're feeling despair. You're feeling heartbroken, right? Of course. Why wouldn't you? It's natural. But regardless, you know, with the 9 here, it's important to understand that this is an ending. This is the completion of it, right? So it's like now you're accepting this. You're accepting the fate and the destiny of this connection, okay? You know now that whatever has happened when this person walked away from you, or when you chose to walk away from them, whatever was felt unfair here, okay? You know now that there's an ending to this. You know now that what was manifested is slowly ending its cycle, period. Beautiful, Sag, it really is, okay? Let's tap into your person's energy. Let's see where they're at. Let's see how they see you and how they perceive you, all right? Spirit, show me what I need to see when it comes to my cross watchers, please, and how they perceive my Sag. Show me what I need to see, please, when it comes to my my Sag's person, and the way they perceive my Sag, please. Cross watcher, how do you see my Sag? Interesting. 7 of Pentacles, right? They see you as someone who's working really hard, okay? They see you as someone who's literally getting their shit together, okay? Maybe not like wealth-wise, okay? This can be you working on yourself, okay? Working on all elements of you, all alignments of you, right? Working on walking away from this connection and focusing on you. This could also be financially, right? They could see you really shining and really getting your shit together when it comes to your finances. Good morning, good morning. Again, so it's this strong feeling of when they see you working hard. They see you planting seeds. They see you working on the seeds that you're planting. They see you. They're watching you. They see you working hard here. So how do they feel about you? Deep down inside, how do they feel about you? Cross watcher, how do you feel about my Saggies? Yeah, you feel really heartbroken. Okay. Here's a 3. We have another 3. I think I saw a 3 earlier too. Yeah, bottom of the deck, a 3 as well. Okay. So I do feel like there's some karmic situations going on right now. Okay. I feel like your person could be in a karmic relationship. I also feel like some of my Saggies could be in a karmic relationship. Okay. All in all, though, this person, honestly, your person, when they think about you, they think about all the karma, right? They think about all these third party situations. They think about all the sadness, the grief, right, in their thoughts. So I feel like, honestly, right now where they're at is kind of a very dark place. Okay, this is a dark place of really grasping for clarity, grasping for understanding, grasping for guidance. And it's almost like they don't realize that the reason they're not getting guidance, the reason that they're not getting help when it comes to this dark place is because they're not looking for it. They like where they're at. They like this pain. They like feeling this heartbreak. They like, I don't know, it's weird. The three of Swords, again, it's this thought process of thinking about everything that didn't work out, thinking of all the pain and just the difficulties within this situation. But this is like not getting out of it. Very similar to the Hangman in reverse here, okay? Very similar, except for this is all about pain here, and this is about going to find answers. So I feel like, honestly, they went within to find answers when it comes to this connection. I feel like they walked away from this connection, okay, without trying to work on it. And because of that, they're now in a place of going within to seek answers, but stuck there, stuck in pain, stuck in the blame, stuck in the frustration, stuck in the doubt, stuck in the fear, stuck in the shadows, stuck in the problems, straight up. So when they feel you, this is what they're feeling, right? They're feeling all the mistakes. They're feeling all the failures. They're feeling the loss, the grief, the sadness, the options, and again with third party situations. So they could be feeling all this pain, and it's not because you've created this pain, but because they're in a situation to where they're not happy, right? So when they think of you, they're even more upset because whatever's happened here, okay, probably third party situation, but whatever's happened here has created a lot of, what's the word? Oh shit, a lot of, what have I done? What did I do? Kind of what I'm feeling, honestly. So let's clarify a little bit. Let's find out what's really going on, all right? And then we'll pull overall energy here. What are we on time? 28 minutes? Okay, yeah. All right. So let's clarify what it is that you don't want to manifest, okay? Like I said, I felt like, honestly, that you've manifested this connection. It didn't work out, so now there's this sense of, you don't want to manifest anymore because the last time you manifested something, it didn't lead you right? So I feel like whatever connection you're in right now, you're either not happy with, or either if you're single, you're just not happy with the manifestations of the past, okay? So let's clarify this Ace of Pentacles. Spirit, show me why the Ace of Pentacles is here in reverse when it comes to the wants and needs of my Sagittarius, please. What's going on with this Ace of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, I don't know if there's really much clarifying to that. I mean, that is pretty simple. I just wanted to make sure, Yeah, Five of Swords in reverse, Lord of Defeat. It has to do with this person who walked away from you. I feel like you want to reset here. Whether this is a reset with this person or a reset in general, it's just this, you're going through a lot of challenges right now, okay? This is a lot of the energy from this person challenging you, even if this energy is a memory. Does that make sense? It's like you can't get this person out of your head. You can't stop thinking about the what ifs. What if I had done this? What if I had done that? This is kind of also stopping you from manifesting the things that you can manifest because you keep holding on. You're not moving forward. You keep wanting this reset, but the reset never happens, All right, so why is Spirit teaching my Sagittarius slow motion here? Why is this, Chariot here in reverse? What's this slow motion here? Show me what I need to see, Spirit, when it comes to the Chariot in reverse, please. Yeah, makes sense. So Spirit wants you to work slow, Sag, okay? There was a transformation that took place. Okay, this is past tense here. So something changed, clearly. And that change was made, right? That change was actually made for a reason. Spirit knew it was going to put you in the Ten of Swords, right? The Lord of Ruin, the mind of maniacs, right? Spirit knew that you were going to be in your head over this situation because that energy that was there in this connection was strong. Your focus was outward on them, okay? So you were always in your head here. Anything that didn't work out, this whole connection, I feel this. This was a lot of fucked up thoughts, okay? Seriously. A lot of torment here, self-torment, all right? Maybe this person had obviously a hand in the cards, had a hand in the game here or a card in the game here, but ultimately you're responsible for your own actions. You're responsible for the way people treat you. I mean, yes, you can't really control anybody else, but you can control what you allow in, right? You can control what you are dealing with. This Ten of Swords, though, is not something, this is an ending, okay? So there's an ending to this. This ending has come through with my Sages a few times. So I feel like, honestly, a lot of my Sages have realized a lot of things. And interesting enough, I'm feeling two different energies. I'm feeling like for half of my Sages, it's like a lot of my Sages are going to take action towards someone that they see in a different light now, not this energy. I know it's fucked up, okay? Hold up. But there's the other half of you that are focused on this energy, so you're not seeing the light on someone else. Does that make sense? We have the King of Wands in reverse. This is about not taking action when it comes to your passions, okay? You also have the Hangman in reverse. Interesting enough. So I feel like this energy was where you were at, and now your person's in this energy, okay? Or this person's in that energy now. This, again, is feeling past tense. So I feel like this change happened, right? There was an ending to these thoughts that you had, Sag. There was an ending to, not taking action when it came to the things that you were passionate about. You took action, right? You worked slow here, but you took action when it came to this stagnation, this fixation on this individual or whatever had happened in the connection, right? You're taking action to no longer you're taking action to love, right? Because the King of Wands and this is the Knight of Cups. The King of Wands and the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups in reverse. The Knight of Cups in reverse is honestly, being promiscuous, you know what I'm saying? Maybe being a little bit of player here. I feel like there was something that was happening in your past where you were a player before, okay? Maybe this was before this connection. Who knows? Maybe this is also your person. It's hard to say, but all in all, I feel like Spirit's really going to give you this, pulling you back by the back of your shirt, okay, to slow down because you're so quick to just go after whatever it is that you want. I feel like a lot of my Sags, clearly, right? Sages are the mind, right? They're the vision of fire. It's all about expansion with my Sages, right? If you can't grow, it's not serving you. Interesting enough, you're caught up on this connection that's not growing. Right? Whether this is someone that you're currently with or this is someone that, is, again, someone who's left you, it's still just this strong feeling of you're not expanding in yourself, right? You're not having that expansion here. Interesting, very interesting. So I feel like, honestly, that's why Spirit's going to slow you down, because before you were very expansive, okay? You are so willing to grow with everything, including this connection, maybe even other connections. But I feel like more importantly right now, Sag, the reason Spirit's going to have you slow down is so that you can really focus on these situations for what they are, regardless if this is a situation that you're in that you're not happy in, or if this is a situation that is no longer around, or even if this is a situation that you're trying to get rid of. Does that make sense? Spirit's going to kind of pull you back a little bit to slow your roll. All right. I feel like before, again, things were very easy to manifest for you. Things were very easy to create for you, my Sag. All right. So let's clarify what's going on with your person here clearly. All right. Sag, I'm not really focused on your energy right now because your energy is focused on them, the things they've done to you. Okay. The things that weren't fulfilled with this person. Okay, the lack of the wish, the lack of the dreams, the lack of the fate and the destiny with this connection, right? We know you feel unhappy and that this was an unfair situation, or whatever was done was unfair. We know how you feel, Sag. Let's focus on the cross watcher. Let's focus on your person, Sag, okay? So they see you working hard. We know this, right? They're watching you. They're seeing you working hard on something, Sag. So what is the Three of Swords here for? Okay, is this a third-party situation, Spirit? What's going on with this Three of Swords in reverse? Why do they feel this way towards my Sag? What's going on with the Three of Swords? Show me what I need to see, Spirit. Show me what I need to see. Sorry again with my connection if it's bad, you guys. Spirit, show me what I need to see, please, when it comes to this Three of Swords in reverse, when it comes to my Sagittarius person. Why do they feel this Three of Swords? What is this sadness? What is this grief? And what is this stuck of this betrayal? Two of Cups in reverse, right? The disunion between this soul connection. First card we got, general energy, was the soulmate connection, right? Remember though, soulmate connections, you guys. Hey, everybody. Remember soulmate connections, okay? Don't forget, you guys, I'm live on Facebook too, so I've got my Facebook. I do see your Facebook comments, okay, you guys? I see YouTube comments as well, I think. They are coming in kind of slow though, okay? Bottom line is though, this person's sad. I feel like maybe they chose another option and now they feel this disunion within you. And I feel like honestly, the reason they're feeling this disunion is because Spirit is now taking your energy and pulling it back slowly, okay? And so I feel like they're feeling this even more now, and this is why they're stuck. But it has to do with the union, right? This soulmate connection. We had that energy come out in the overall energy between you. Between you two, right? We know this is a soulmate connection. It's just important to remember that soulmate connections don't mean long term, okay? They don't mean forever. They don't mean... Soulmates can come in many sizes, shapes, and colors, okay? Soulmates can be... You'll have many soulmates in your life. Soulmates is all about a contract that was divinely put together so that, you know, no matter where you went in your life and no matter what bad decisions you made in your life or good decisions you made in your life, there were going to be certain people that were already assigned to you so that even if you altered your life path, okay, because that's what we do, okay, we always do. Even if you do, there's still going to be those people that were divinely guided and made for you so that you don't get fully off track, okay? So that you get back onto your path. That's what soul contracts are all about, okay? So it's about the learning lessons. It's about what can you learn from the things that no longer serve you. It's important to face those things because if you continue to walk around without facing these issues, even if a new connection comes around, even if this person comes back around, it's going to be the same energy if you don't focus on you, Sag, right? Sages, though, this person is literally really heartbroken when it comes to this disunion, okay? Spirit, show me what I need to see, please, when it comes to this Two of Cups. Yeah, Three of Pentacles again. They chose somebody else. They're in a karmic relationship right now. And if they're not in a karmic relationship, they're just getting their bad karma for the decisions they've made. And maybe the decisions that were made weren't even with you, okay? Maybe this was karma that is coming from even further back than you here. It's hard to say. Karma's karma, right? Bad is bad. So when the bad's happening, it's because you've done something, okay? There was something that you didn't take care of in a positive way. Karma comes to those who create the karma, but karma can be good, right? So if you put bad energy out, what's going to come back to you? Bad energy, bad karma, right? It's the wheel of fortune. Same thing with good stuff. If you put good out into the world, what's going to happen? Good's going to come back to you. This person did not put good out, clearly, okay? There's some issue going on. There's some dark spaces here. There's third party, two third party cards here, right? This person chose something else. I think you guys get what I'm saying though, right? Straight up. I feel like this person chose another option. Again, the roles can be reversed here. This can totally be you, Sag, on this side. You could have chose somebody else, okay? So for some of you guys, this is going to be your energy. For some of my Sages, this is going to be your energy. Because remember, I was telling you, I feel like honestly, half of my Sages here, and I'm feeling more of the masculine side on this energy, has walked away from somebody too. Okay. And then there's the other half, which is still masculine energy too, but more of my feminine energy is, and remember, that doesn't mean male or female, that just means energy. So the other half of you guys, it's like this person walked away from you, you know? So it's 50-50. Some of you guys, y'all walked away, and some of you guys, that person walked away from you. Yeah. Well, and the thing is that sometimes when, how can I explain it? when you feel bound to somebody, that's because there's something in you that's bounded. There's something in you that's blocking. You get what I'm saying? So there's something that needs to be faced when you're feeling literally bound to somebody. There's, the best way to say it is boundaries, right? Boundaries. It's like, but don't get it confused with passion either. It's so hard because there's so many aspects and everybody's situation is different. So I don't want to really just, sit there and say, oh yes, this is exactly your answer and this is why you're feeling this way, because feelings are feelings and they change. Okay. So, you know what, let's just pull overall Oracle and find out what's really going on with this connection, because clearly, this energy has been coming through a lot. Sag, honestly, I feel like this is an old connection. This is the same old energy. Okay. The same old energy we've been dealing with. So either for half of you guys that have been kind of feeling bound to this person and can't leave them, and you're actually in a relationship, okay, and not in separation. For those of you guys who are in a relationship and you're feeling like your person just pulled away, I honestly feel like that's because you're not happy in your situation, straight up. And there's some like digging deep that you need to find in you to find out what those answers are, why you're not happy. Because when you find out that you're not happy, then you can address what would make you happy and maybe leave things behind that no longer serve you. But for the other ones of you, a majority of you guys, this person has walked away from you, okay? Interesting enough, you're still bound to this person. Well, that's because there were boundaries that needed to be set. This person took everything from you, it's like you don't have anything else left. This isn't your reading. Oh, hey. Look, axe, right? There was a breakup. So yeah, somebody ended it here, okay? Or somebody is going to be ending this connection. So if you guys are in a relationship, I feel like honestly you're not happy in this relationship, in this connection. It's a karmic relationship, and you're going to be breaking this up. You're going to be separating this. Okay, for those of you guys where this person has left you and walked away from you, that's what the axe is. There was a separation, there was a breakup, right? But talking about these boundaries, okay, here, this is a perfect example. With the axe, abandonment, right? And I've stated this over and over again so many times, you guys. So if you guys have already heard this, I do apologize, okay? But it's important. It's like the most important thing ever, right? There's 100% of you, right? Somebody comes into your life and you give them all of you because you think that's what you're supposed to do in a connection. You think that when you love somebody, that you give them everything. That's what love is, right? No. Love is when you love yourself enough to put yourself first, but also to put that person first. So it's this equal give and take. It's the equal 50-50. You take that 100%, you chop it right down the middle, and you say, hey, look, now I can give you 50% of me, but that other 50% of me has to stay within me, right? So that's kind of what this is. There were never boundaries set, right? Before this person came into your life, right? You had to go through this to figure out those boundaries. You had to go through this pain and this hurt so that you understood what it was and what it was that you didn't want to feel. You had to go through it. Makes sense? So again, this separation has created abandonment, right? You didn't set those boundaries. This person took all 100% of you with them, right? And they booked it. They went to another connection with all of your love and took all of your love to another connection, okay? Don't worry about what happens in that connection because karma's karma, right? That's how it always happens. That's how it always happens because you attract what you are, okay? So if you're in this mind state of not wanting to be alone, afraid of being alone, girl, I've been there so many times, afraid of being alone, what do? You're going to attract somebody that is going to take advantage of you because they're weak in their own way and they feed off of other people. So it's not like he or she actually intentionally, like, said, oh, okay, it's going to be that one and I'm going to take advantage of that one. I don't think it was this intentional. So it's important to understand that too. It's important to understand that when people are in a negative energy, it's because they just don't know, right? That's all of us. So it's this understanding of not pointing the finger at the opposing person. It has to be the pointing of the finger at yourself. And I know it sounds fucked up, but it's the reality, because ultimately only you are responsible for what happens to you. So again, if this person left you, it's because you never created those boundaries. You allowed this person to take all of you. So this separation, when it happened, what do you think happened? Codependency. Now you have nothing left of you. So what are you going to do? You're going to cling on to the one thing that has everything of you. Makes sense? So in all actuality, you think you're clinging on to this person, but the reality behind it is that you're clinging on to yourself. Does that make sense? You're trying to get yourself back without even knowing it. Exactly. You have to take the time to heal. You have to. And it's not going to be easy. Girl, it's not, or guy, I can't even, I can barely see. I think this, I don't know. Yeah, you can't blame him. You definitely can't blame him. Because again, you attract what you are. So if you are not 100% confident within yourself, within your own shoes, to be alone, it's like a lot of us, we just fear it. It's like the number one fear, straight up. Okay, I'm gonna go. Just want to make sure. I don't want to address anybody wrong, But again, it's if you don't set up those boundaries from day one, but you have to go through these things. You have to go through these things. This is why I say these problems and fears are always a blessing in disguise, because you have to go through these things to figure it out. And yeah, it hurts like fucking hell, because when you fall for somebody and you love somebody and you give them all of you, yeah, it's going to hurt. Hell, yeah, it's going to hurt, because they've literally taken everything from you. So it's very hard to disconnect from something like that. Okay? This person can treat you like shit, tell you to your face. They could even give you mental clarity and just say, no, I'm not into you, and bye. And you would still be holding on to them because you gave them all of you. Spirit, what else do we need to see when it comes to this connection, please? But it does say to stop the pattern, okay? So again, this connection was made to teach you how to create those boundaries, so that if this person or another person with this same kind of energy, first of all, when you change your energy, you won't attract people like this. I promise you. When you start setting boundaries and you actually separate yourself from everything else, when you start focusing on you and you stop those patterns and you build those boundaries within you, you literally, when you stop those boundaries within you, you stop those boundaries with everybody else. You get what I'm saying? When you set up those boundaries within you, you create those boundaries. Therefore, you're not going to attract people that want to prey on the weak. You're going to attract people who have their shit together, who have been through situations like this to know what it was to feel that separation and that abandonment and that codependency. Love is such a powerful word, right? It really is. And I feel like, honestly, people use that word very freely. Love is one of the most powerful words, especially when you feel things with your passion, with the creative side of you, the intimate side of you. Look, we also have the snake. This is just confirming third party interference is here. So I do feel like, honestly, there's this third party. It does say to look over your shoulder, right? Or you're feeling like you have to look over your shoulder. So honestly, what I'm feeling with this, though, this is that choice that was made on this person. So I feel like, honestly, whatever choice was made over here, they're going through their own karma, okay? They're having to look over their shoulder. Even if they wanted to communicate with you, they can't. Straight up, they just can't. Whoever they're with, or this energy that they're in, there's someone who's seriously controlling their every move. And I don't mean controlling their every move, but there's somebody here that is really influencing and making them feel like they're just like a child, right? Explain yourself. This has been a heavy energy. Explain yourself, right? I feel like someone's always constantly telling them, well, what do you mean? Well, who's she? Who is that? Who is this? You know what I'm saying? Or who is he? You get what I'm saying? It's this energy of this person feeling this woman or this man being very clever to find out anything here. And again, the way energy is, this could even be a connection that you're in, feeling like you're having to look over your shoulder. So yeah, see, All right, let's see if we can get a few more cards here, and then we'll pull overall advice from Spirit for you guys, okay? And then, of course, we'll tune back into this energy next week as well and see what's kind of going on. I mean, hopefully, I see the energy of my Sages really getting their shit together and starting to manifest what it is that they want, because there's been a lot of my Sages, ironically, because it's so weird because my Sages aren't like that. My Sages are so about, like, expanding, right? Like, not staying, But the energy excuse me, of my Sages lately has kind of been very like stagnant, stuck. And I don't mean in every aspect of life, but just when it comes to love here. But again, we have to go through things to realize things, okay? Yeah, look, addiction, right? Codependency. Of course, again, when you give somebody all of you and you have nothing left for you, codependency kicks in, right? Addiction. It's not that you're really addicted to them. Through the eyes, it feels like that because you don't understand. You don't understand why you feel the way you feel because this person's not there anymore. But it's the reality that you feel that way because there's nothing left of you anymore. They took it all, right? So again, you never set those boundaries. And so now there's the restraints, right? There's that feeling bound to this person. But the reality behind it is it's a visual block, okay? It's a codependency. It's a possession. And it's not the possession of the person. It's the possession of your energy. Does that make sense? This person wore a mask, okay? This person's still wearing a mask. They're in a dark place right now, all right? Whether this is your person that you're with or this is someone that left you, this person's in a very dark place when it comes to just what they're dealing with, okay? They're hiding a lot of their feelings here. They're not being, they're not expressing their feelings. They're acting and pretending like everything's okay. And most people like that, most people who are honestly like hiding their feelings, hiding their emotions, they wear a mask, and usually that mask is alcohol. Usually that mask is drugs. Usually that mask is partying, acting like they're having a good time, okay? The pictures that go up on social media, right? This is that mask. I don't know how many people I know personally, if I go to their Facebook page, their life is nothing like their pictures. And I think honestly, that's probably about everybody, even myself. If you go like, not my personal page because I don't have a personal page, but if I had a personal page, it would be probably pictures of my family and it would be all the happy moments, right? Nobody's posting the drama. And if you do express your drama, you're known as that person that just says too much on Facebook, right? So most people don't really show the truth, right? The reality of the perception is what you think it is, but not the reality behind it, okay? So that's how I'm feeling with this mask. I'm feeling like, honestly, this person's acting like everything's fine. They're great in their new relationship or in their new equation, that they're fine without you, but in all actuality, they know that there's a lot of emotions there that they were never communicating. They never expressed, they never showed. Again, they hide, right? Gaslight. We also have the clock, right? Everything takes time, okay? So again, what's important to understand with these soulmate connections is just as much as you, my Sag, were supposed to learn something from this connection that has failed, you were also supposed to learn something. You were also supposed to teach, because remember, it's an equal give and take. So in the same time that you're learning something, Sag, guess what? Your person's learning something, okay? And we all learn at different times, okay? Different ways. Everybody takes different amounts of times, a different amount of time to work on them, okay? And sometimes we'll go through these cycles over and over again. We'll work really hard over and over again, right? And every time it's the same damn thing. Pain, heartache, loss, somebody walking away, not getting the fate that you so deserve, the destiny that you thought you were, you know what I'm saying? But again, it comes down to because there's things that we're not, it's like the same thing happens over and over again in every cycle, and we keep saying, man, it's going to change this next time. I promise I'm going to change it next time. But again, it never happens because you're not addressing the issues that happened the very first freaking time. Does that make sense? You're going to find similarities in every connection that you have. You will. In other words, if this didn't work out and you don't work on yourself and you get into a new connection and it's not this person, if you didn't ascend, if you didn't actually work on yourself and face those areas and figure out what it is that has you feeling attached to this person, What has you feeling dependent on this person? And remember, the answers you seek are within, not on the outside, okay? If you don't figure that out, all you're going to do is attract this same energy again. It's just going to be a different face, okay? A different time, a different scenario with a different person. But the problem is that it's still going to end in this, because this doesn't exist within you. I'm not saying that you don't have hopes, dreams, and desires. I'm not saying that you don't wish for things and that you don't believe that you have a destiny or fate, but there is a disconnect with it, okay? So in other words, the things that you are dreaming for, you're wanting from someone else. You're wanting someone else to fill that void. The reality is that void is within you, okay? So there's something in you that is doubting yourself. There is something in you that is allowing somebody to take the hard work and create shit. There's something in you that is allowing someone to take all this love and walk away. Okay, so this is why it's important to focus on those things. Figure out what has you feeling unfair. That's your answer, okay? If it's because this person walked away, well, that's because you're walking away from yourself. Remember, we see people as what we are, right? So this is all about the perception. So I'm going to focus on these two things really quick because it's important. I'm going to focus on you, Sag, and your person, right? So you feel like this person was not fair to you, right? They were unfair to you. So what does that mean? That means deep down inside of you, my Sages, there's something inside that you're not being fair about with yourself, okay? Does that make sense? I can't answer that question with you unless you do a personal reading. Again, if you guys want a personal reading, email me and I'll send you my price list and we can go from there. Your person though, Sag, right? The person that you clicked on this video for, right? They see you as hardworking. So what does that mean? This means that when they look at themselves, it's that ego, right? Which is a good thing in some ways, but in some ways it can also be bad, because remember, it's that equal give and take of good and bad. Okay, so it's the equal give and take of good, it's the equal give and take of bad. This person feels like you're working really hard on getting your shit together, and at the same time, they're feeling that within themselves. They feel like they're working really hard on getting this shit together. This is why I said you can't judge them or blame them, because this cycle for them is a learning cycle for them, okay? So them being in their dark space is them working on themselves, right? There's that perception of how they feel about you. What's really happening is what's working within them. Does that make sense? They're working hard. Now, whether what it is that they're working hard on is going to benefit you or not, we'll have to check it out and see. All in all, though, this person in the past has definitely exposed a lot of these emotions with you, right? They're going through some shit with a karmic relationship, and everything takes time. So it's important to understand that you need to work on yourself here, Sag, as well as your person working on themselves, all right? Spirit, anything else when it comes to this connection, please? Okay. So we do have hope, heartbroken. This is going to go hand in hand with the axe, right? Clearly, Sag, you're heartbroken if this is, what's going on. Even if you are just in a relationship and you're not happy and you're not being honest with your feelings and you're wearing the mask, Sag, the point is there's definitely this, right? Most definitely. It's being brokenhearted. It's being sad, right? It's being deeply hurt. It's feeling that separation. It's feeling that breakup. It's feeling that, again, the grieving and mourning from the loss. It's like, I've even stated this in another, I need to make a playlist of the songs that I mentioned in my videos, okay? The song by Tyga, Love Game. At the end of that song, like when he's actually done with the song, it's like the beat's playing and he's saying something to the extent of, it's the hardest thing about moving on is not necessarily what you leave behind. So it's like, okay, how can I explain it? I forget what he says in that song. I really do. But it's like, it's the emptiness, right? That's what's the hardest. It's the having that routine, having that person in your life, and then all of a sudden the light being switched off, and now that person's not around. You go to call them to ask them for help like you normally would, and they're not there. It's like losing somebody physically. It's like a death, right? It's the grief, it's the loss. This is what I'm feeling with this heartbreak here. Like, I want to cry. It's really sad, but at the same time, it's really beautiful because this is what you deserve to give to yourself, is to fix this heartbreak. You can't expect a relationship to work. I don't care what side you're on here. If you are heartbroken, if you feel, and I get it, like, you know, it's not going to ever be easy. Separations and breakups are never easy. Okay, they're never easy. Interesting though, this is kind of throwing me off here a little bit. This is off kilter, so we're gonna have to pull advice for this because I'm not understanding this. Okay, maybe you guys will. We do have heart with the key though. Okay, so I honestly do feel like, you know, and this does make sense because of the soulmate connection. Okay, so even if this isn't a twin flame connection, even if this connection is not meant to come back around again, okay, it's important to understand that with soulmate connections, there's something to learn, right? So that's what this is. This is a situation, a relationship that was made to create boundaries and to learn self-worth, self-love, to fix the addiction and the codependency within so that you're not depending on somebody else. The codependency needs to be on yourself and yourself alone. Does that make sense? So I feel like honestly with this card, this is that the heart with key is that this person, you'll always have love for this person, okay? You're always going to love this person. You're always going to remember them, and you'll always have that love for them. Now, you may not always be in love with them, and you might not even, their memory may fade, okay? And again, it'll be like me with my ex. Like, I think about him every once in a while, and ultimately when I do bring him up or I do think about him, it's kind of in a bad way, in a fun bad way, like making fun of him, right? Because it's like, God, what did I ever see in that person? The regret, okay? I feel like honestly you're just blinded here. But I will say that you are going to be accepting new love in, okay? I do feel new love coming in. I really do. Now, whether that's this person getting their shit together, coming in soon enough, you know, to come to you and be like, hey, I fucked up. I see what it is now. But at the same time, it has to be the other 50% of you also setting up boundaries and not allowing this person to take everything from you. Because again, I've stated this before, if you're giving something away for free, people are going to fucking take it. Straight up, okay? So I do feel like, honestly, this heart with key is accepting new love, welcoming new love. So I do feel like, honestly, this is with you, though, Sag. Like, I feel like you're going to be accepting new love within you. Like, you're going to see, you're going to have this awakening, and you're just going to start to really value yourself. You're going to start seeing this love within yourself. It's going to be this, you know what? I got this. Like, I'm doing this. I love myself. I'm great. I'm going to attract this same kind of thing. I want someone who is like me in the sense of I want somebody who loves themselves, who is confident with loving themselves, who knows how to respect themselves, because respect and boundaries go hand in hand. You know, a lot of people think that respect is something that is earned, and it's not. It's something that is lost, okay? So same thing. If you're not respecting yourself on the inside, you've lost respect for yourself. Therefore, you're going to attract people who don't respect themselves, and they're definitely not going to respect you. Same thing with love, same thing with emotion, same thing with everything, okay? And on the good and positives, okay? On the negatives and positives. All in all, though, I do feel you really accepting this love inside, right? I feel like you're ready to open your heart again and love again. It's just that you have to let go of this connection to allow that love to come in. Okay, if you stay stagnant on this person who is not in a place to express their emotions with you, who is not in a place because Spirit's getting them to not walk away from the situations they're in, okay? So as much as you may want this person to come walk towards you right now, drop what they're doing and come to you, all they're going to do is bring this negative energy and this drama, including this evil person with them, all right, not expressing their emotions, and all this baggage, this pain, this hurt. They're going to bring this all with them, okay? Including the new shit that they're bringing in. But again, Spirit's having them really focus. Cross-watcher, Spirit's really having you focus and not walk away from things so that you can focus on working on things, okay? Interesting, right? But look, last card we have here is the engagement ring, okay? So this is about union. This is about commitment. This is about celebration. This is very similar to the Four of Wands. This is very similar to the Six of Cups, the Two of Cups, right? This is about that union, that duality. It's basically everything except for the twin flame connection, okay? I do feel like this, though, is not with a person. I feel like this is with you, Sag. I feel like this is what you need to be able to manifest this connection with someone else. I feel like, honestly, Sag, there's been, and if anybody's going to do it, it's going to be you, Sag, because, again, you're the mind and the vision of fire, right? You are the mind and vision of passion, creativity, drive, ambition, right? you're a friendly person. You're going to attract people. That's just how it is. But this energy right here, I feel like is this union within you. I feel like this is the balancing out of you. I feel like this is saying, you know what? She's right. I'm going to be committed to myself right now. There's some stuff I need to work on. I need to be okay with being alone and be 100% comfortable with being alone. But not only being comfortable with being alone, loving being alone, being confident in being alone, being balanced. Yes, you want somebody with you. You don't want to be alone. I get it. But it's important to be happy being alone first so that you attract another happy individual who's okay with being alone. This way, you don't depend on them and they don't depend on you. Now you will have two people who are both independent creatures, right? Independent beings who understand value, who understand boundaries, who understand self-love and unconditional love, period, all right? That's the beauty in this pain, okay? There's always beauty in the pain. All right, so let's go ahead and pull one card for overall advice from Spirit. I know this is a long read, you guys. What are we in, an hour and 6 minutes? Yeah. All right, Spirit, overall advice for my Sages, please. Overall advice for my Sages when it comes to this connection. Show them what they need to see. Please, Spirit, show them what they need to see. What did I say? It's time to release negative energy. This is negative energy, okay? You being stuck on this person is not helping anything. Matter of fact, let me ask you this question. Every time that you think about this person, you're stuck in that grief and in that sadness, does that make them come towards you? Has it made them call you? No, because that's negativity. All you're attracting is more negativity. You're attracting neediness. You're attracting codependency. You're attracting addiction, negativity. This right here is releasing that negativity, focusing on you, find that self-worth in you. You got this, Sag. You're all about expanding. This should be an easy walk for you. This should be easy, like as pie, like seriously. If anybody's going to do it, it's going to be you, Sag, straight up. You got the mind and vision for it. It's like once you know something is in your mind, once you see it, once you envision it, you go after it. So it's about waking up every morning now and setting that in your head, all right? It's self-love, self-worth, self-dependency, self-engagement, okay? All right, my Sagittarius, that's all I got for you this week. We'll tune back into your energies next week. I am going to be doing a live stream reading on Sunday night, probably pretty late, maybe 10 or 11 o'clock at night, maybe a little bit earlier. But it's just going to be a prosperity tarot reading, okay, you guys? So if you're interested on anything when it comes to prosperity, maybe creativity, maybe you have some blockage with creativity, definitely tune into that. I am going to allow you guys to ask questions. I'm not going to answer your questions personally, but I will incorporate any questions you have into the reading. So if you have blockages when it comes to finances, if you have blockages when it comes to what niche, all right, or what niche you should kind of go into, anything like that, that's what we're going to kind of attack, okay, you guys? So with that being said, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Don't forget every time you subscribe, or if you do subscribe, you will be entered into my giveaways, okay? I am having a 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I know 500 subscribers, we're still a way off, but why not, right? Got to set goals in your life. That's how it is, right? So with that being said, you guys, I love you. Stay blessed. Blessed be. I will see you guys next week where, like I said, we'll tune back into these energies and see where you're at, see where your person's at, and just see what's going on. See if you're still hung up on the same person or if a new person comes in. Let me tell you something, Sag. I'm getting tired of this energy, so please manifest something else, okay? I love you guys. Stay blessed. Blessed be, and I'll see you guys next week, all right? Bye. I'll see you.